Hey, so in this video, I'm going to be showing you the best VPN to be using if you're going to be in Iran. And the reason this is necessary is because Iran is one of the most heavily censored countries when it comes to internet censorship, and they actually are very similar in the way they do things to the Great Firewall of China. Basically, they are looking at all the internet traffic, every website that you go to, everything that you do, and if it's not something that they like, they're gonna block it. And if there's unrest in the country, then it gets even worse and a lot of things just might shut down altogether. So having a VPN like this one here, ExpressVPN, is pretty much necessary if you're gonna wanna have free access to the internet. Now, other than ExpressVPN, there is another VPN that I recommend, which is NordVPN. And this is also a really good option and will work if you're going to be in Iran. And it's really important that I mention right off the bat that both of these VPNs are really good when it comes to keeping everything that you do on the internet private and secure, so your ISP or the government won't be able to see what you're doing when you're using these VPNs. And they've both had independent audits from outside companies that verify that both of these companies have a no logs policy, meaning that they're not keeping any user data local on their own servers. So if any government or agency would ever try to contact these VPNs and try to get information from them about what you were doing, they just wouldn't have it because they don't keep those records on their own servers. And by the way, I'll have some links in the description below where you can find out some more about these VPNs if you're interested. Now, the first thing to know when you're setting up a VPN is going to be the type of protocol that you're using. And basically, a protocol is like a delivery service between your computer, your data, and the internet. The protocol is going to take all of your data and securely and safely transfer it over to the internet, and then take everything that you want from the internet and again bring it back to you. Now, the type of protocol that you're using can affect the speed of how fast things get transferred, and just like some delivery services are faster than others, they are available in different locations, and also they are going to be more secure than others. A protocol is the same thing. Some protocols may be faster than others, they may be more secure than others, and they may be available and work better in different places. So if we go over here to ExpressVPN and click on this menu and click on options and then go to protocols, we're going to have a few different options. We're going to have lightweight UDP and lightweight TCP, OpenVPN UDP, and OpenVPN TCP. And like I said, these will be different options that will vary in terms of speed, security, and the reliability across different networks. And if one doesn't work so well, you may need to try playing around with different ones, trying them out and seeing which one works best for you. Of course, you also have an automatic option over here where ExpressVPN will try to find the best one for your situation, and you can always try that out and see if it works. Now, in NordVPN, it's a similar story. If we go over here to the settings and then we go to connection, we will have here the first thing, VPN protocol, and we will have also Nord links, OpenVPN TCP UDP, and auto recommended. So it's the same story. I would recommend trying different ones out and seeing which one works the best for you. Now, another thing to be aware of is the servers that you're connecting to, because there may be times when you need to play around and connect to a few different servers or many different servers and try out a lot of them in order to find one that gets you around Iran censorship and gives you that access that you're looking for. Now, in terms of quantity, NordVPN has more servers than Express with 6,000 plus servers. ExpressVPN has around 3,000 plus servers, but I found that ExpressVPN servers tend to be of a bit higher quality and more reliable, meaning that I get a more stable connection and I don't experience dropouts. So which one you go with here is really up to you. NordVPN has more quantity, but I would say that ExpressVPN has more quality. And lastly, Iran has been using certain methods in order to detect people who are using VPNs and block their access to the internet. So having a VPN that can make it seem as if you're actually not using a VPN, kind of like disguising itself, is something that has become really important. And that feature is called obfuscation. So in NordVPN, if we go to this panel and we click on more connection options, and then you click here on specialty servers, you'll see obfuscated servers. And if we click on these three dots, a window will open up and we can connect to either the fastest server or we have a menu with a bunch of other countries. And if you use this feature, NordVPN will connect you to a server that is specially designed in order so that Iran or really any other country or service cannot detect that you're using a VPN. Now, in ExpressVPN, all of their servers and connections have built-in obfuscation, so you don't even need to worry about this. It's already there in the app running without you even needing to set it that way. But having a VPN with obfuscation is something that I find crucial if you're going to be in any country that has heavy internet censorship. So those are my main tips for you if you're going to be using a VPN in a country like Iran. Now, in terms of which one is better here, it's really up to which one you prefer more. I personally like ExpressVPN more. I find it to be much more simple and easy to use, and I don't have to worry about much. I can just open it up and start using it, and I get the access that I need. However, NordVPN is also a really good option, and they have all of these features. So if you're somebody who really wants to try and get the most out of what a VPN can offer, then I would definitely go with NordVPN. Now, one other VPN that a lot of people use and I generally do recommend is Surfshark. However, I found in my research that Surfshark just doesn't seem to be as good at getting around Iran's strict internet censorship restrictions. So for that reason, my two recommendations here are NordVPN and Express. And if you want full reviews for either of them, I'll be sure to leave that in the description. And again, there will also be a discount link that will save you some extra money if you do want to try them out. So that's all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one.